happiness throughout East Tennessee with this initiative. And joining today to share more is Alexia from Knoxville Happiness Coalition. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today. So I'd love to learn a little bit about your background and why you decided to start this incredible organization and movement.
Okay, so for 50 years, I listened as a mental health therapist. And then I decided it was time to spread joy and help people feel better.
Absolutely. And you teach happiness through habits. What does that look like?
Okay, so we're always giving off different hormones. We're creating them with our actions and choices. So when we set goals, we get dopamine. When we meet goals, we get serotonin. When we look at each other and connect, we get oxytocin. And when we practice happiness habits like exercise and laughter, we get the endorphins. And that's what relieves our stress.
That is so interesting. And I love how you said earlier you listen as a therapist. And I'm sure there were so many times you listen to people and what brought them happiness. And to be able to bring that to people now is so huge. And you actually have a couple of slides for us where you'd like to show and demonstrate exactly kind of how that whole process works. If we could bring those up, that would be awesome. All right, so of course we've got the World Happiness Fellowship right there. That's happening March 20th.
Yes.
What is this slide right here?
Okay, so what we're doing is we're thinking of something that is on automatic pilot, and we're going to stack something new on it to release those happy hormones. So it could be every time I wash my hands, I practice gratitude.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and when I look in the mirror, I make positive affirmations. Or when I'm cooking, I laugh.
That is so beautiful. And at this event, as we just saw on the screen, what are people going to be able to experience?
Okay, so we have an escape room experience with Kim Black. She's the former PwC Director of Wellbeing for the USA and Mexico. And we're going to use our values in roundtables of 8 to solve problems together. Then we have Enrique Rubio. He's the CEO and founder of Hacking HR. And he teaches professionals how to build AI agents.
That's amazing.
He's a Fulbright scholar and engineer by trade.
Wow.
And so he's going to teach us how can we keep our mental well-being while we're increasing productivity with AI.
Wow, that is so interesting. Something I have not heard before, because there's so much, especially technology. I feel like it overwhelms a lot of us. Like, how do we work this? What do I need to know this for? And that is so incredibly special.
Yeah, and we also have a psychologist to guide us with our mental health. And he's going to teach us when we go through change and loss and grief, that it's okay. We can still find happiness. And the thing about these habits is we think that it's not honoring if we're grieving to laugh, but it actually helps us process it better because of those hormones that are kicking up in our brain.
Absolutely. What would you say to someone? I know that sometimes like happiness is this state of mind. Sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad, experiencing different emotions. What would you say to someone who feels like maybe they have to be happy like all the time?
We don't. It's okay. I'm in menopause and I don't feel happy. And I used to naturally feel happy. And this is what's helped me. And I had to reconcile that and understand it in a deeper way. About 40% of our happiness is choice.
Wow. 10%
is what happens to us. And we give it so much more space in our lives. And the 50% is the organic part of us. So 40% is a lot to take control of that happiness. And it's okay. It doesn't mean a happy mood all the time. It just means I'm going to do what I can and let go of the rest and keep going.
I love let go of the rest. That is one of the hardest parts I found about just letting it go and just being able to be in the moment with myself. That's where I kind of find that happiness. Now, what are people going to be able to learn at this event, and do they need tickets?
They do need tickets. We have a sponsored rate through the Knoxville Happiness Coalition, $30. And you can purchase a table of 8 for $240. Or you can come on your own and we will place you with people. It's all about connections. We have C-suite to emerging leaders to retirees who are lifelong learners coming. So we're just going to have first names, let go of the titles, connect as human beings.
That is so beautiful. And what's that website people can go to learn more information?
WorldHappinessFellowship.com and .org. We have both. And the hashtag and the @ on all social media channels is Fellowship Happy, because we're going to fellowship and find happiness.
That is so beautiful. Thank you so much for bringing this sense of connection here to East Tennessee. We cannot wait. I know we will have you on later with us in March as well with those speakers. So cannot wait to have you back with us.
So excited, Amber.
Of course. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you again soon.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. Well, we're celebrating a popular breakfast item.